Hi everybody, my name's Catherine, I'm an artist. Just before Christmas I published a Skillshare class called Grumpy Inky Cats, and tomorrow I am teaching this ink method to my watercolour class. So today I've just been practicing how to do it and I thought I would make a quick video to share it with you. So these are some of my ink drawings. They're just very simple, fun drawings, and some of them I made into Christmas cards with Santa hats, and that was a fun one. Super weird. That one ended up becoming this Christmas card. That's how it started. This one I turned into this Christmas card. And I did the extra details in Procreate, and this one became this Christmas card. I'm going to have a go at this cat, and the first thing I'm going to do is just draw the shape of the cat in water. So now I'm going to come in with my ink, and I'm going to start with the feet and just drop in little bits of ink where I want it to go. With ink and water like this, less is more. So you want to have quite a light touch when you're putting in your ink. And a few head details. For a smaller mark, I'm changing over to a smaller brush and just putting in some other marks. And I'm going to get some of these stripes in. Isn't that glorious, the way the stripes form? I love it. And then for the tail, I can see that my paper's really dry already. So I'm just going to wet it again. It's drying really fast today. I'm going to pause a moment, let it just dry a bit more before I work into it. And if you think about the direction of the mark you're making and try to let it help define the shape of the cat. So there I just made a strong mark going down because that's actually the shoulder of the cat. Now I've dipped my brush in my water because I want to control the density of the ink. And I've now got less ink on the brush because I'm aiming to get more than one tone in this painting. I want to get a full range of tone if I can, from light to dark. It's dried already here, so I'm just coming back in and re-wetting it. Just checking the shape of the body, and now I'll go back into that stripe and let's see. Yeah, that's nice. Let's get these stripes that are going around the body. You see how it's less dense there, less dark. And then for variation, I'll darken it up again a little bit in the next one. This leg is probably already dry. I'll just wet it again a little bit. Like that. And get some stripes coming down. If you make your mark too soon, it just spreads like that. So sometimes you have to wait until it's soaked in just a little bit. Okay, tail's ready. And I'm going to make a nice strong line for the tail. Let's join that to there. So this is now dry, and the last thing I'm going to do is just come in with my dip pen and add a few details for the eyes and one or two other bits and bobs. For the eyes, I'm going to start this eye over here, bring the line down, to about like that. Bring the shape of the eye in with a nice thick line underneath. This eye kind of comes up a bit like that, and it's got a bit like that, and then thick bit there, and try and get a nice thin line to come up. Lovely. And for the nose, I'm just going to do a little squiggly triangle, a little bit down, and like that. I'm trying to go for grumpy cats, so we'll give him, he's going to look that way. Oh, he is grumpy. So grumpy. And put some little dots on his cheeks. A couple of whiskers. That one got a bit long. Never mind. See if we can just lengthen out that one. And what else? One or two little squiggles here just to balance out that other squiggle that I had. And then I think I'll just define the ear a little bit. Like that. It's good to have fun with these, with the dip pen. You can add a different kind of character into your drawing compared to the mark you get from the brush. So this is an opportunity to add a little extra bit of flavor. And there's a foot here, which I haven't really included, but do I need it? Probably not. I'm going to just add in one or two more little lines here, just to define the leg. If you don't like the line you just made, which is the case, I don't like that line, I'm just going to very quickly come in and adjust it. There we go. And then if you want to soften it even more, you can wet over again, because mistakes happen. And a lot of art is knowing what to do to fix mistakes. Okay? And this is just like watercolor. If you want to soften an edge, approach from a distance and just touch into the wet ink or paint, and that will soften that edge. I think I do want to just join this tail onto the body. It looks as if the tail is kind of separate. So I'm just going to wet it down here and bring it across like that. Bring in a bit of ink over here. There. And now those areas are connected. And there is our inky cat. You can see on this edge, there's a sort of lost edge where the white of the cat's face disappears into the white of the background. That's called a lost edge. And I'm working on a watercolor class at the moment on lost and found edges, so stand by for that. So I hope that was interesting, and if you want to have a go at painting your own grumpy inky cats, it's super fun. Check out my Skillshare class. There's a link in the description below. Thanks for watching.